and Happy New Year! I am so excited for 2019 and it is currently New Year's Day in the AM. If my eyes are a little tired, that is why. Obviously up late last night for New Year's Eve, but not doing things you think. I do want to talk to you about how this was my first time staying in for New Year's Eve just with my hubby and doing some spiritual stuff. So I will definitely talk about that. And I also want to share about my 2019 New Year resolutions and how they're different from the other years that I've usually written down my goals. The first thing I want to do was wake up and talk to you guys because over the holidays, I was just spending time with myself, my friends, and my family, and it felt really good just to kind of find some silence, find some peace, and let answers come to me instead of looking for answers, and just have rest. Because I'm also 31 weeks pregnant, but officially can't fit into my ring anymore. Like, my fingers are getting a bit swollen. So as I mentioned, in the past, most of my goals have been something that's measurable. Something like go work out 3 times a week. Do the Candida cleanse for 3 months. Eliminate all processed sugar for the entire year. Stuff like that. But all very measurable, which is really, really good. And it was helpful. I definitely am someone who likes to write down my goals and then cross them off or check them off and be like, yes, I did it. But a few problems that I run into with measurable goals is, one, they're often forgotten about. I journal a lot, so unless I go back all the way to January 1st of the year, sometimes I forget what my goals actually were. The second problem that I have with those type of goals is that it doesn't allow any flexibility. Life is unpredictable, I am unpredictable, I'm always changing, and sometimes the goals I set on January 1st might not even apply to me by the end of the year. So for example, last year if I set goals about working out or eating, I got pregnant in June of 2018. So that's something I was not expecting, and it was a little miracle, and I can't really continue practicing those goals. I have to kind of readjust. So I find those type of goals are best weekly and monthly. But the goals that I'm setting for myself for 2019 are a little more inwards instead of outwards. And they're a little more spiritual per se, but they are wellness goals. And wellness is mind, body, spirit, which is why I put wellness in Shazness Wellness in my name, and why I talk about wellness more than health, because health is a state of body and wellness is a state of being. So I categorized my goals into mind, body, and spirit, or soul, or whatever you would like to call them. All right, so let's talk about the first category, which is mind. So the first one I have here is less distraction and more silence. This one might sound super simplistic, but realistically, I am someone that looks for answers instead of letting answers come to me. I think we don't give ourselves enough benefit that we have a really strong intuition, that the universe is on our side and not against us. And sometimes when I'm facing an obstacle, I research so much and I allow more distractions and more people's opinions instead of just being silent and figuring out what's best for me. So that's one of my goals for my mind. The second goal that I have for my mind is read more books. I used to think that reading is a time to just sit on the couch and not be very active, so I've always loved doing something more like moving or yoga or workouts instead of sitting down and reading a book on my spare time. But for me, I don't know if it's just like my age or I'm pregnant, but I have this desire to want to just read more books. So I already did myself the benefit of getting a library card, because I didn't want to just go and buy books because sometimes I just don't finish them. But I got really lucky because I went to the library and the very first book I picked up was this one, Power, Freedom, and Grace by Deepak Chopra. He is my favorite spiritual healer, and just knowingness of your power and your consciousness. I can't put this down. I got this 3 or 4 days ago and I'm already halfway through. Super impressive for me. So I'm so happy about that. Yeah, so library card, read more books, I'm already on it. All right, so the second category is body. So the first one I have is just self-love. Usually body for me would be something like working out or have like goals about certain muscles and stuff. But again, I'm pregnant and I'm also gonna be a mama soon. My baby is due February 28th of 2019. I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. And there's gonna be so many changes. There's already so many changes going on in my body. Every woman, of course, feels different, but from the bottom of my heart, I've honestly never felt more beautiful. And I'm not sure if it's just because I am so over the moon grateful for being able to grow a human, because to me, that's just such a blessing. Or if it's just the fact that I've just been more intuitive and I love it. I love the look of pregnancy. I think it's so transformative and graceful and just miraculous. And it helps too that my partner just thinks I'm so beautiful pregnant too, and he loves touching my belly, and I just feel like we've had more physical contact. So I'm just so grateful. I just want to continue my self-love journey with my body, with the changes that are going to be happening after birth. So that's my goal for body. The second goal that I have for body is forget rules and just be more intuitive. So if you have been someone that subscribed to my channel, you know the last few years for me have been a gut healing journey, healing candida, really strict diets, dealing with my PCOS, and it has been rules, rules, rules with my diet and exercise. And this year, I just want to be intuitive, forget the rules, enjoy a little sugar if I want to, but just really listen to my body in terms of my cravings. Always go for nutritious whole foods, but forget the rules. All right, so on to the last category, which is soul. So the first one I have is more love and kindness to myself and to others. So again, I'm really hard on myself, especially when I don't reach my goals or I have a lazy day. That's something I'm really bad at. This sun right now, ooh, my eyes. Gotta adjust here, hold on. My eyes are burning. Okay, sorry to pull you out of that moment, but sorry. We're talking about soul goals, and yeah, my first one is more love and kindness to myself and to others. I beg for a day off. Like I'm at work and I'm like, oh, I just want a day off. I just want a day to myself. And then I have the day, and what am I doing? I'm cleaning, I'm researching, I'm creating a video, I'm making Instagram posts, and I'm just like, you asked for a day off, girl, and this is what you're doing? And then in terms of others, it's something as simple as road rage. If someone's driving very poorly and I want to swear at them and be rude, instead of being like, screw you, buddy, get off the road. I just want to be like, sending you love and light, wishing you a great day. Because what is the point of sending negative energy out and sending anger and frustration, especially onto other people? I don't know what's going on in their life. You know, like we might cross paths and at that moment they're angry about something that I don't understand and they project it to me and then I project it back. I just know, like I want to just take a moment to be mindful in situations where people are maybe pissing me off or frustrating me, or even if it's just my partner, and just realize in moments when people are showing anger, frustration, or any negative emotion, they need love and kindness. They don't need someone to project more anger and frustration towards them. All right, so the last goal under soul that I want to talk about is surrendering. So this is something I have a really hard time with, especially this year. 2018 was definitely a year of change and obstacles and a lot going on, mind, body, and soul. There was so much going on, and instead of trusting that everything will work out the way it should work out, I was forcing answers, I was researching too much, I was down on myself, I felt sorry for myself, and I didn't have any trust. I kind of lost hope and lost trust at some point, and I realized that sometimes when you just surrender, and this is what happened to me with my acne journey, I was doing everything to clear my acne, and as soon as I just took a moment to be like, you know what, I'm doing all that I can, it will clear when it's ready to clear. And I had that moment of surrendering because what else am I gonna do? And that is when everything happens, when you surrender, when you trust, when you let go of that constant stress and anxiety. So that is what I plan to do with every obstacle that I face this year. Just learn to know when to research and learn to know when enough is enough. I need to surrender and trust that the universe is on my side and not against me, and let it be. All right, so those are my goals. Those are my wellness resolutions for mind, body, soul, my wellness goals for 2019. They're something that are flexible and achievable and something I can always look back to in this year with all that is going to be happening. I am beyond excited. And on that note, I never got to share with you guys my Babymoon. So Brandon and I went to our Europe trip together, and I just want to show you a quick minute of the highlights of our trip. It is the last year of us. 2019 is all gonna be about our growing family and welcoming our beautiful angel into this world. And I don't know, it just feels so surreal. Sometimes I still can't believe it's happening. I'm just so excited to just grow my heart, spread more love towards my family and to you guys and just to the world, because I honestly believe we are one. So on that note, enjoy this minute highlight. Thanks for watching. I make videos every Wednesday, and like and subscribe, and always sending love. XOXO Shazness Wellness. Let's go to October of 2018.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight.